Greetings, good morning, good day, good night. For those of you that's overseas or wherever you are, salute to you. Appreciate you, salute. I appreciate you, but I love you. You know what I mean? You know, being around customers and stuff like that, as y'all call them, clients, trying to make you, trying to make your profession sound a little more professional. As long as you get money, it's professional. You know that's what professional mean, right? Professional means you get paid to do it. That's what that's what a profession is. Something that you learn to do and you get money for it. You know what I mean? I mean, whether you selling, that thing, and that's a profession. So it's important. But in my profession, that's what you got to say. You got to say a profession. What's your profession? A doctor, lawyer? No, man. I'm a business owner. Okay. I'm a landscaper. I sweep floors. I clean houses. That's a profession. You know what I mean? It may not be an extreme profession or exclusive profession or an elite profession, but it's a profession. So in my profession, when I meet people, it's very big on, and it's so funny because when I meet people, it's like I can't say I love you, because I love you is it. Love is the water to a flower, the water to the world, right? So you don't have water, the world will go in a drought. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no water, we're finished. You know what I mean? You can survive with water, but you can't survive without water. Period. You know what I mean? You could be starving, but you could still feed yourself with water and survive. Crazy, right? But when I say I appreciate you, sometimes it's just my little introduction. Years ago, if anybody knows when I was doing those street interviews back in 2013, very long time ago, I used to say, "Ask Nathaniel, it's more than just a lifestyle." That was my slogan. I don't even know where I got that from. Remember that? If anybody remembers my first YouTube channel back in 2013 that I had for 10 years, was it 10 years? Yeah, 23, right? Yeah, I think that's what I got. 10 years. Ask Nathaniel, it's more than just a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Lifestyle is my thing. You know what I mean? If you know that already, I love lifestyle. So, your style of your life. You know what I mean? How you move and groove and how you do things. Like some of y'all just be out here fronting, but ain't really you. That's not your lifestyle. You know what I mean? You got expensive cars and you don't take it anywhere because you don't know where to go. It's not your lifestyle. You live in an expensive house and you can barely afford it, but you want to look like you got money. That's not your lifestyle. You know what I mean? You got to have your lifestyle, man. Nobody could take that away. You could die in your lifestyle. So, when I meet customers, I always say, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to tell my other friends, I really appreciate that. I can't say I love you, you know what I mean? But when y'all enter the room, it's very important that I say I love you. You know what I mean? It's important because we we as human beings don't get that. If there's anything you want to know, some of y'all have to box or you have businesses, you have to study your competition, study your opponent, learn them. Some of y'all actors, you have to learn the person that you're playing. You know, don't get caught up with that. Just keep it simple, man. Like understand that human beings need love. The end. And in most cases, people are lacking it. Now, they don't know that. Some people may not know if some people may know they're thirsty, but they don't know necessarily that they, you know, what's the word I just said the word Jesus Christ. It's early in the morning. I'm sorry. But basically when they know that you're neglected, you need water. You know what I mean? If you know a dog on a hot day and the dog is very thirsty, some of y'all know pets, but you could tell when a pet is suffering from, lack of water. Dehydrated, that's what I'm saying. So we study all these elements of people, and sometimes people don't know if they're, you go to the doctor, they'll tell you, oh, well, according to your numbers, you're dehydrated. You're like, really? Like, you need to drink more water. But we go through blood tests and tests like that. But what is the test that we know when a person needs love? You understand? That part. How do you know? You know? How do you know? You see a person that got a nasty attitude, they need love. Because people that have loving all in their heart, they're not going to be mean and nasty. Now, you may not be reachable because you're just not going to speak to every stranger, but mean and nasty, that's a horrible thing, man. And the black woman, y'all got it. The reason why y'all got a lot of attitudes because y'all lack love. It's very simple. You know, it ain't no different because that black man is even worse because he don't even know how to give love. You know what I mean? He don't know nothing about love. What does he know about love? I lately, throughout this summer, I've been around these young brothers, man, working around me, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. The one thing I was mistaken, always keep young people in a place, man. Don't let them think it's cool that you cool because you around me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta be able to feel that because I and a lot of times with young people, their cool points is to be acknowledged by you, and then they pull you down. That's how they do. Young folks are just like, see, from our time, we just wanted to be older. So when the older folks acknowledge us, we were like, yo, we in the club. You understand? And we ran with that because we were young. We always wanted to be mature. You know how that go. We always wanted to be grown. But these kids now are kind of I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing wrong with the mentals, but something's going on upstairs. And they want to be accepted and then tell you as if they schooling you. You understand? Last couple of days, right? I'm having this young dude work with me, one of my homegirl's sons or whatever. And one of my other workers came in the truck the other day talking about, yeah, he just had a threesome. Now, this young dude before was always running his mouth like, oh, yeah, this guy's old, because that's all young people just do. Like, my time, we never insulted an old person. We just never did that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you did that. You was the one that was gonna get beat up because it was just like you don't insult older people, right? But these kids now, they get off on. That's the first thing they go, oh, you old, you old, you know what I mean? And you as a person gotta be like, okay, you see when you get old, you see when you're gonna end up because as soon as they graduate high school, depression's gonna kick in like a mother ever. Oh yeah. Especially when you put the pressure on them and say, well, you gotta buy your own sneakers now. That part. You understand? So anyway, one of my workers came into the truck 2 days ago. He's like, man, I just got it in. Just had a threesome. Now, the young boy used to talk a lot of little smack, like, oh yeah, I'll outdo you. You old. You don't have. He didn't know. He wasn't educated to know what this is. Now, lately I've been pulling back because I told you about that. My wife's younger, my wife's girlfriend's son. I kind of gave him the wrong impression. It kind of gave me an epiphany. I said, I don't want to be entertaining these little young bros no more. He was the one to do it because he grossed me out within what a couple of days, or was it 24 hours? That was 20. That was in one day. So anyway, what happened was the backtrack. I had this young dude that was working with me. I mean, my wife's girlfriend's son. So trying to be the big homie. You know what I mean? I'm saying that, sarcastically, right? So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So her daughter was the same age as my daughter. They like 6 months apart. So that was perfect. But I got this one bozo, um, kid walking around with all the stuff his mother bought. You know what I mean? I don't respect that. I don't like kids where they actually giving a mother their ASS to kiss, man, and mother bought everything. I'm funny with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you cocky, be cocky because you buy your own stuff, but you can't be living with your mother, bro. You can't be living with your mom's female, male, and she bought everything on your back. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you cocky and you smack. So anyway, she's a young mother, a little younger than my wife, whatever, right? But she's a young mom's where she had this nigga a little too young. Like she doesn't. He too is he too old to have a mother that young. You dig? So anyway, I seen a nigga had a pair of little Jordan ones on. Not the official ones. There's only one official color, but he had a pair of little Jordan ones. Anything other than black and red Jordans, I can't do it. Unless it's on a girl. You gotta be black and red. You can't wear ones and it be black and white or black and gold. Like that. That's the cheap version, nigga. Like Michael Jordan didn't wear those back then. And I know, oh, they change other colors. Nah, not that one. Not no ones. Okay, Jordan ones should be in one color. Period. So anyway, there was this little situation, man, um, that popped up with this clown. And I was like, you what do you do? Me. He's like, oh, he's 15. Or was he 14 at the time? 15 or 14. So I'm like, all right, so you wanna, you could work sometime. So with me, I test kids because back then, you know, me being around my father and the uncles, like, yo, you want to come along? And they come to my, we go down south and they ask my mother, you want to come? Can he come? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it was like, oh man, my cousin Junior, he got the big pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. So with these kids right now, they want to run with you, but they either want to chase pussy or, you know, rob and they want to do something quick and fast. These niggas don't want to put in no work. And it was this particular one. This actually was the best thing that happened to me in recent weeks because this was the kid that really set the tone where I'm like, I ain't trying to be these niggas. I don't want, I don't want to be called unk. You know what I'm saying? I went through that stage for like a month and I don't like it. I really don't. And that not to mention it's a creepy word. So as a grown man, you gotta tell a man, yo, don't call me unk, man. Just call me by my name. Don't let niggas nickname me, especially these little young bums. So the nigga had a pair of holy jeans on, with some Jordan ones and a shirt. So he wasn't even, first of all, it was hot as hell. You know when people wear clothes and they make you feel hot. You're like, damn, nigga, you make me feel hot. The clothes is on you. So you could tell he a nigga that don't like to get dirty. A lot of times a woman, we could tell a woman where you sexy, you comfortable, all the above. But with boys, you know what I mean? They don't want to be grown. They just want to live off of moms and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't want to. Niggas don't even know how to be groomed and handsome and appealing and sexually appealing. They just call it swag. And swag to a young nigga is a pair of Crocs and some dirty slippers and pajama pants. These niggas don't have no impression. And I blame the men in my age group because they're not giving that off because niggas don't know what it is to be sexy no more. Women totally got that shit on smash. Like from the era when my OGs, them niggas was putting that shit out. They was getting it. You know what I'm saying? Romance and on Stone and all the above. But anyway, so I took the little nigga with me. And one of my trucks had like a funny AC or whatever, and he's in there playing with the vent like a little bitch. I can't stand little soft ass boys. I swear to God, like I got a strong dislike for little soft niggas, right? So the nigga was he's playing with the fixing the vent. So I'm like, oh, I think he's gonna be a little bitch. Now you know me, I peep shit immediately, but whatever. Let me just do what I do. So we talking, what's your deal? Bang, bang, bang. I'm going to school. And you know me, okay? I forgot I'm talking to a kid. And I said, you get any, so you got a girlfriend? You get any pussy yet? So, that opens the doors up. So now he's like, oh shit, this the big homie. I could talk to him about anything. That was my bad on that. I'll tell you about that later. So quickly, we get to the job, whatever. Um, and there's like two heavy couches in there. He couldn't move shit. I'm like, this nigga's soft. I fucked up. I knew it immediately because I could tell the way he got out the truck. Like, he wasn't ready. Like, my little Mexican bro, that little nigga, he's a savage. Like, he be ready. You know what I'm saying? He be ready, ready. You know what I'm saying? He like 18, 19, but this little nigga be ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how them Hispanics go. But them black niggas is lazy, right? Especially young boys. So, anyway, I struggled a little bit because I'm like, this nigga sucks. But whatever. I got him here, you know. So now he's with me and we get in the truck. So he's talking and quick version of the story, he's telling me about his situation, his kid's mother. I mean, his father lives in New Mexico. He lives in Florida. Her mother's boyfriend, which is his sister's father, which is my daughter's girl, friend. Um, and he don't really deal with him. You know how these niggas be bitter and angry and shit. Don't have no daddy. Daddy's all fucked up, whatever, whatever. So something about the little nigga that was like, all right, he decent, but I'm like, I don't know. I think I made a little mistake. So anyway, we got into conversations, and again, as a man, this is my fault though, because I was wrong. Sometimes you forget a person's age, so you're like, yo, that's your type there. You see a cute little girl, whatever, whatever. You know. So he starts getting comfortable. I'm giving you the fast version of the story. So he starts getting comfortable. He pointing shit out. Fast forward, we get around my hood later on. Pay the nigga a couple dollars. Even though he sucked. Um, Respectfully. And soft hands. You know how that go. So we get over there around the hood. The little young people around me know me. So they coming up, whatever. I'm introducing them. Yeah, it's the little bro, whatever, whatever. So I'm thinking he gonna connect with them because when we were kids, we like, yo, off to the races, we going to play. But these little niggas don't play no more. They just walk around and bullshit and be on their phone and get into trouble. So um he comes back later, a couple days. I think we had a little barbecue. She brought him over. I'm like, damn. Because he asked, was I around? Because he had my number. I'm like, yeah, I'm over here. So, my wife's girlfriend brought the daughter over there and brought him. So I guess she probably, he could hang with Big Bro or whatever. I'm like, oh man, I ain't really in the mood for this nigga. And you know what? Again, I always be knowing, but I should have said something sooner, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I get over to the little nigga shit. I'm like, yo, my little man brought his little sister over there, and this little nigga started tonguing her. Anyway, they went around the corner and did what they did. I guess he was kissing her or whatever. I don't even want to know. I almost said the F word, but they wasn't doing that. But I'm just saying, like, it was just a mess. And I felt that I said, you know what I did? I promoted that shit. I fucked up. You never let these tell young people, man, you ain't ready for that. Cause see what happened was my point is that the brother, which is his white boy, right? So the brother's little sister, he was a pussy because he ain't do nothing. He should have went over there. What the fuck you doing over there with this nigga? Like, he can't say nigga, but he could have pulled his sister out to jump off because the mother would have killed him. His mom's is no joke. So I'm like on some bullshit. Like, damn, you know what? I should have just told my wife, like, tell little man, you know what I mean? Or I should have just told him, listen, bro, you gonna come over here, but you can't change and tell these niggas these rules. Now I know we talked about what man tell you what he want, but you gotta set rules, and that's what I didn't do. You gotta let people know when they come in here, even the second time around. Like, yo, listen, y'all coming in here, man, but no hanky panky, none of that bullshit. If not, I'm gonna send you home and call your mother. That's it. Cause that she was a little fast herself and fell in love with this fucking goofy ass nigga. So the problem with these young girls, they ain't even thinking about money. You know what I mean? And young niggas, they ain't thinking about no money. They just think about pussy. So anyway, fast forward to give you a little layout of where that comes from. The young nigga get in the truck. He was trying to diss one of my older workers. Like, oh yeah, I'll do this with a girl, do that. But when my worker came in, it was like, yeah, I just had a threesome. Me and my man just knocked my chick off, and he was silent. I was like, so he's telling me the story. He ain't telling him. He's just talking to me. So now he all quiet now because it's like, well, fuck you, 15 years old, nigga. I don't care if you had an orgy, okay? You can't relate to no grown ass man that been on this earth, nigga. Because my OG, that nigga like 50 plus, he 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 been doing it. So he talking this shit, whatever, whatever. And a young nigga felt, you know what I mean? He could be part of whatever, whatever. So this gets a little crazy deeper. I'm just sharing a little situation. So I notice when he's around, he kind of feels entitled. Now he try to be on some grown shit, never touch a man's radio, turning my shit up. You know what I mean? Playing with my AC like a little fucking faggot, right? I can't stand kids like that. Like I gotta tell rules for everybody. I tell y'all rules here, but in the real world, I be thinking people should just know what it is. But don't touch a nigga's radio, my nigga. Don't touch nothing. Especially if it's on a radio station. But if I have my shit in there and I got my Bluetooth, you don't touch it. So I was like, something about this little nigga I ain't feeling, right? It's weird how you just feel people, right? He probably feel now that he heard this situation. He got to catch up because his little fucking 15-year-old stories ain't nothing, right? So boom, I get to a job and I notice he been doing this thing where he sticks around my customers when I'm getting paid. So I said one time he came and I'm like, yo, wait outside in the truck, bro. Like, fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So my tone was off with him yesterday. It was just weird. I felt it because I feel that energy, right? So he get in the truck. So he said, yeah, how much did ladies and gentlemen, this nigga asked me, how much did I get from that job? I said, what? He said, well, how much did we make from that job? I said, yeah, let me tell you something, man. You count my money, bro? I got serious with this little fuck, right? So I think he's a little off. Most of these 15-year-old niggas are stupid anyway, but like, yo, you asking for my what? He said, no, I just was saying, like, as far as like, I said, listen, don't ever count my money, man. Right. So I left it there for a quick minute, but it was bothering me, right? So I'm like, yo, this shit, I'm ready to spasm this little motherfucker. So I said, let me ask you a question, bro. What made you ask me that? He said, no, I just figured. Because I said, no, I pay you by the day. Listen to me. Do you work at Amazon and do 400 stops, nigga, and make them niggas be doing 400 or 500 stops a day? Okay. You think they make per stop? They got to work 8-10 hours. You know what I mean? So this is my fault. Once again, I ain't give the nigga the damn rules. You got to lay the rules down. Don't tell people what you want. Tell people what are the rules. These are my rules. That goes for men and women. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, it bothered me again. That wasn't enough. I said, yo, listen, bro, if you ever question me about my money and count my money, you never work with me ever again. I do this for you and your mother because her mother's my people's. You know what I mean? So I said, don't ever ask me. I said, I'm going to give you a conversation that a man don't have with a kid. Because, see, their impression probably was I was the big homie. He felt that he could probably do that. You see what I mean? So sometimes you give people the wrong impression. And sometimes, you got to feel that you have to explain things. Like, I'm not explaining a motherfucking thing, nigga. This is what I do. This is my shit, my business, my shit. I pay you, nigga. You don't pay me. And this is the same attitude that I feel. Shout out to the White School Podcast. That men and women don't execute in their presentation. You set rules to set boundaries. Write it down. You set rules to set boundaries. When you a boss nigga, you gotta act like a boy. You can't be the cool nigga around these niggas. When you a grown man, you can't be cool with kids. Say, I don't fuck with kids. They'll respect you. Listen to me. When you tell kids that you don't fuck with kids, they respect you more. Because now they gotta keep up with you. A lot of you old niggas want to be accepted by kids. How you accepted by kids and you created hip hop? So my mistake, I gave the wrong impression to my wife's friend's son, clearly, because he thought I was a pimp. And then I gave the wrong impression to this little nigga because he thought I was his age. He could probably ask one of his niggas that. So I say all this to say, I felt good. So getting it off feels good because now you project and become who you are. Social media, I'm quick to pick up on a nigga quick. I get a shithole and I kick him the fuck right out. You know that. In person, I try to chill. You can't chill. This is what it is, love it or leave it, nigga. That's the rules. Okay? Period. You ain't gotta say if you double cross. These are the rules. And I didn't set the rules with the little nigga. I clearly didn't set the rules with the little with the white boy. So that's why when I toasted and roasted this nigga, I said, you know what I'm saying? This is my business, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you got 15 stops, nigga. I pay you for the day, and you know that. That's it. Don't question shit. You get a tip, we split it. I find you kept the tip, and you ain't tell me, you get fired, and you gonna stay broke. You gotta tell these little niggas that I don't need you, nigga. You need me. You understand? So a lot of times, what people don't do, we play the nice guy. Don't play the nice guy. Don't try to be nice. I was trying to be nice. Don't do that. You're gonna pay for that. You gotta let a person know what it is. And I bring this to the perfection because I felt good, and I'm like, you know what I noticed from this Malcolm Jamal Warner situation, and you know, people holding things in and people not knowing what that black man is going through. And most black men are going through it because they can't even execute sexy. They want to be a bitch so bad. They all got all these feminine little ways about them, but they don't know what it is to be appealing. Men don't feel sexy no more. That's why kids look like bums. You understand? We was looking up to the OGs, the Billy D. Williams niggas, all the fly niggas, super fly and all that. These niggas executed all that shit one way or another, whether they were street niggas or just fly niggas. Miami Vice, we had all that. These kids don't have no impressions because the niggas in the Middle Ages want to be their age. They want to be accepted. So I slept really good last night. And when I woke up this morning, I woke up to this amazing song. I was gonna do this video about black men and with the whole, and I'll just clearly just say I was about to do a stream about, black men when they get pulled over from police, these niggas never comply. So now they got this big situation happening with this bozo ass black dude that, talked all this bullshit and he set up the camera. I don't understand you niggas, man. When you get pulled over from the cop, when I get pulled over from the cop, I don't say, why are you pulling me over? I say, is everything okay, officer? He says, yeah, sure, fine. We're just checking whatever, whatever. Okay. I don't care if as being a black man, I don't know what I did. Maybe it's somebody that called the cops on me. Maybe maybe they throw whatever it is. But these stupid black brothers, man, y'all demand, especially out in the South, y'all cops are too nice. And one thing I like what this cop did, he did what these New York cops what they did. You don't comply, nigga, we breaking the window, we pulling you out the car. That's it. These stupid niggas, man, they respect that goddamn stick-up kid in that armed robbery when he puts the gun to his head, but they don't respect police. And police, your niggas got deadly weapons. A cop can shoot you, nigga. I don't care how much you march. He's less likely going to jail. So just comply. Set the camera up, comply. And then if the niggas get disrespectful, then you sue. You can't make this shit hard and be difficult like a feminine little bitch you are. And now you're perpetuating that into society because now niggas think they could do that when they get pulled over. And just be disrespectful. You can't do that, nigga. The niggas got deadly weapons. Cops carry guns. That's why they do the way they do. Because if you don't comply, nigga, you're dead. You know what I mean? So it's too many of y'all niggas wearing skirts, and I don't want to fuck with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really don't. I really, from my heart, I know that's wrong, but I really don't. But I learned that this issue is becoming a problem because my ladies right now are interpreting and feeling your femininity. Woman getting pulled over by cops, difficult. Robbing a woman in a fucking armed robbery is difficult. Okay? You try to rob a woman and she got a wedding ring on and see how hard it is, or trying to take that fur coat. That's just how women are. It's harder to rob a woman. You understand? It's harder versus a man. But with that man, he want to be you in that fucking goddamn pulling over. He want to be difficult. And this is why when you see these things, oh, this was wrong. Listen, the dude was trying to make a damn viral video. Okay. Now he gonna have to sue because the one cop did punch him. That's gonna fuck the cop. No question about it. But these niggas are suckers. Y'all antagonize these police, and then when they hit you and beat you up, then you want to go to court and march. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's the problem with a lot of you black bozo niggas, man. So I'm gonna revisit that later on. But what happened was I was gonna do that live stream, and I'm like, nah, let me not get tight because I'm gonna start just going crazy. You know me. But what I did feel, I said, you know what? Sometimes when you're going through things, man, you gotta really listen to music. And I'm not gonna lie. The only time I really listen to a lot of good music peacefully is in the gym. So if I'm not in the gym, I'm not able to endure the music the same way. We listen to music all day around my daughter and wife, but my daughter likes one station and she like hear, she XM, she gotta hear hip hop. You understand? But with me, I play a lot of love, R&B, sexy music. I'm real big on that. So I've been neglected. And I learned that when you get comfortable being comfortable, it's the worst feeling. So being around these young cats and having the niggas in the trunk, you know, they want to sing along with, Drake and all this and jump on all these niggas' dicks. You know how these niggas don't want to be old, but yet everybody they listen to this popping is old. So I can't really be in my zone to be playing no Kalani and shit like that. Being in the truck. Shout out to Lonnie. Well, that's funny. I just said Kalani and Lonnie popped up. Hey Nate, did you see the black men in Jacksonville, Florida? I'm gonna have to do a quick view on that. Before we finish, let me give the people about this whole situation. Damn, I'm sorry. I know the lady's like, damn, man, I want to hear about this sexy shit. Don't worry about it. I got you. So the thing is this, right? I use this as an example because I woke up and I said, you know what, I gotta play some real good, like I feel sexy today. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga when I listen to certain music, I like to feel, you know what I mean? I like to connect on some romance shit, fly shit. Like you be in your bag, you start shaving differently. You look in the mirror differently. You brush your teeth differently because you got that music playing. So I've been disconnected from it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Um, hold on. Damn. I'm probably gonna have to do that damn video real quick. I mean later on, unfortunately. Hold on. Hold on.
Now to a First Coast News exclusive. A police officer is given a restraining order for alleged
judge after the couple accused order when he arrived at GSO headquarters.
No, I want to know what I did wrong. I wasn't speeding. I'm definitely recording. I want to know exactly what I did
Stop
wrong.
your vehicle because your tint's too dark. I have a tint meter here.
What began as a traffic stop.
Hold on.
The car, but it was not a weapon because he did not weaponize it. He stayed calm.
Device. He kept coming.
First and foremost, let me just say this. Let me just say this before I get on with this, man. First of all, this nigga that was driving the car's a pussy. All right. Because they showing you the social media version from his version with the shit in the car. He set the camera up. He knew what he was doing. He wasn't cooperating. You don't cooperate, nigga. Niggas got to get aggressive because we don't know if this nigga got the hammer in the car. We don't know what. We don't know if the nigga got the blicky on him. So New York niggas will pulled him out. We don't play that shit here. Okay? And that's what they did. These niggas did some New York shit. Now they're showing a different version of this because now they're showing the body cam. Not this pussy ass nigga's cell phone.
He was trying to de-escalate the matter.
No, he was not. He was not trying to de-escalate it, Baldy. He wasn't trying to de-escalate shit. That dirty ass Jordan. His mother probably bought his sneakers. A fucking bum. Okay, it's probably his mother's car. He got tinted windows on the car. All right. He was being a dick. Okay, that's why
he just kept asking simply, "Why are you stopping me?" I mean, think about that.
How do you close the door like that, bro? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to do this separately. You want me to go for 5 more minutes before I go into the sex appeal shit? Because you know I'm gonna get tight. The nigga just closed the door and got tinted windows. Man, listen to me, man. The cop that hit him, I can't really do nothing about that. He got caught doing that. But all y'all black people march with these niggas. Why don't y'all march in front of the hood, man, to tell these black bastards to stop making the crime and fucking our neighborhoods up? Stop feeling sorry for these dirty black bastards. They no good, man. This kid knew what he was doing. He closed the door with tinted windows, nigga. You kidding me? That would have killed me out here if I did that.
I understand.
Look how black them windows are. Come on, brother. Y'all just trying to get millions of dollars. You trying to get a lawsuit. I'm sorry. This is unacceptable.
The sheriff said anti-police. No. It's not anti-police when an American citizen asks, "Why are you stopping me?"
No, it is, brother. I'm sorry. He don't ask the damn gunman that robs him to that. Why are you robbing me? He doesn't ask him that shithole. He doesn't ask that damn black man when he puts the gun to his face, why are you robbing me and my wife? He doesn't ask because he know they're gonna get blown away. They tell him, shut up, nigga, don't talk. And if you keep talking, it's all lights is out. Don't ask the cop that, nigga. He knew why they pulled him over, that dirty thug wearing Jordan bum ass nigga. He knew why they was pulling him over.
That is an American citizen exercising his constitutional.
Nigga, he's black. Knock it off, shithole. You just trying to get the money. Just knock it off.
rights. That's what William was doing. He was exercising his constitutional rights. And Attorney Daniels and I seek to remind America that we are a democracy, that we believe in the Constitution.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. If you believe in the Constitution, Trump would have not been the president. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Don't listen to this bastard, man. Hold on.
And that all American citizens have a right to the protections.
Oh, shut up. Okay, we're going to revisit this later. You know, I'm going to get tight. So we're going to visit. So let me get into this. So the good thing about this video, what happened was it made me wake up to this real zone. So I woke up and I'm like, damn, you know, let me play this. And it was this Kalani song, man. Oh, my God. Let me share this song. This song is so beautiful. That Kalani is a bad mother. Kalani just got sexy over the time. Hold on. Hold on. Damn, this song is so sick. Let me just say this, man. Let me just really break this down, man. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you this shit leveled me out and calmed me down today, it really, really did. Because what I learned is music is so good for the soul, right? Music is so magnificent for the soul that we need that. As Black woman, it's important for you to execute the mode of knowing what sexy is. Now, you may look at this picture and you may think, well, damn it, I don't look nothing like that. It ain't about what she looks, it's about what she's executing. It's about what she feels. You can't look at another woman because you don't look like her. You gotta be able to say, what is that woman feeling? Because her grace is so impressive. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, these brothers, man, they come out the shower, they get their lotions, they get a nice pajamas, they got a smoking jacket. These niggas felt sexy at home. Now niggas just be comfortable. Comfortable ain't sexy. You want to be comfortable being sexy, not being comfortable. You know what I mean? So it really, really, really shows how this gift is. You know, you have an ability as a person to execute a level of sexy. And I don't feel that a lot of women embrace that. They don't embrace that because the climate now against y'all is so bad. How could you feel a way when you're listening to that troll over and over talk? Whether he's running his mouth on social media, whether he's running his mouth in your ear, whether you got that shithole as a husband, a boyfriend, as a brother, okay? They can't execute none of that shit because they don't have nobody to look up to that's doing that. You know, these niggas think being sexy is being in shape. You know, niggas that's middle-aged may look at Method Man and be like, oh, Method Man is sexy. Yeah, the woman may think that, but he don't feel that. He doesn't feel that. He suffers with depression. When you suffer with depression, you can't feel sexy. You could look it, but you don't feel it. You understand? Because feeling sexy is mental. That's a mental element. And when you feel sexy, it shows physically. It will show. You understand? You can't look at celebrities and think, oh, well, they got this because they got hair and makeup. They got people making them up. And as a result of that, of course, they're going to feel all dolled up. Anybody making you up, you're going to feel good when you look, oh, my God, look at me. You understand? So they got to get that shit every day, especially days off where now they got to be in the mirror for 10 hours doing that shit themselves. But those are different elements that you don't want to get confused with. Simple elements. I went into a customer's house yesterday, right? And I love the way she was calling me hun and babe, and so I was throwing it back to her. I was throwing it back to her, right? Like she says, okay, so what time are you gonna be here, love? Um, okay, babe, no problem. And I'm like, ooh, that shit felt nice. You know what I'm saying? Like she was talking sexy and it was giving me a zone, right? So when you see these little girls walking through the streets, a lot different than when I was a kid in high school. These girls wanted to be sexy because they wanted to execute to be an adult. Now these girls now just want to be fast. Now they wearing makeup, walking in school with Crocs and pajama shorts and little type. They just looking trashy because that's coming from the niggas. You understand? When a woman hears a man such as myself showing them and telling them, listen, being sexy doesn't mean you gotta have what I show you and compare a girl to you. But feeling sexy, then I could compare. You understand? Being sexy and feeling sexy is two entirely different things. You feeling sexy is your natural element as a woman. That's something that is a natural element you're supposed to have and be born with. Unless you're, masculine and you want to be, a dyke or something. Obviously, you're not going to execute that because you don't want to have no parts of that. Right? But your mode of sex, you have too many attributes to attend to on your body to make you feel that way. I don't care if it's soaps, lotions, uh, shaving material to shave your chocha, whatever, nail polish, um, massages, relaxation. You have all these different elements. I don't care. Maybe you're a wine drinker, maybe you smoke a little bud. You have a lot of elements to bring out sex appeal, which is from feeling sexy. Now, when you see a lot of these older guys get older, they don't execute that now because we don't have the forefathers showing us. So niggas don't know what it is to be sexy anymore. They have no clue. You know, the young kids, all they know is a pair of sneakers, a nappy head and a blonde little twist in there because the mother paid to get their hair cut. They have no idea. They're lost because the father's lost. The father's still matching colors like he's in the 12 years old, right? So they don't know which way to turn because nobody's creating that. For the males, it's really bad. We don't know what it is to be sexy. So all the gay niggas is running with that shit down and mixing their femininity up, and they able to execute that. But straight men don't even embrace being sexy. For a woman, I was listening to this Kalani song, and I swear to goodness, man, write the song down. I'm going to tell you the name of the song, right? The name of the song is Folded. Okay, number one, Kalani makes really sexy music because it puts you in the mood. As a man, it sets the tone for me. These men ain't listening to that. Clearly. I can't be in my truck pumping this shit and really enjoying it unless I'm by myself. You understand? Just I'm because I got niggas around me. That's I don't want that vibe. You understand? That's disgusting. So we play the Drake, we play the Kendrick Lamars, we play all that, but and even some people are like, you could do what you want. Nah, I'm not comfortable doing that. You know what I mean? I'd rather be by myself and be in my zone and rewind and rewind and rewind and rewind and rewind. Shout out to Jay Moore. What up, bro? Shout out to Trinity Times. It's an amazing song. And this song, this with all this going on, I was gonna do this stream about that damn bozo in Florida, that dirt bomb. All right. And I listened to this and I'm like, yo, it changed my whole mood. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not. I created this live stream before I went to bed last night. Woke up, still was gonna do it. With all the elements being around young niggas and seeing how fucked up they is. And I started because I've been, like I said, I've been neglected a little bit because I haven't been, going to the gym spot, whatever, because I've been working. No excuse, more bad excuse, right? So I've been neglecting my R&B energy. This song here, ladies and gentlemen, made me feel good, and I kept rewinding it. Between this and Mariah the Scientist, I didn't even get past the two. It's a playlist. I didn't even get past Mariah the Scientist because she's another sexy one. You know what I mean? Even though she's with that ugly, goddamn, nasty looking bastard of hers, but she executes sexy. Again, these celebrities got glam squads. It's a little different. Okay. But what women need to understand is important, especially in this climate of this world, especially with all the garbage going on in this world, is very, very, very important. No matter what your status is, no matter what your credit score is, you understand? No matter your weight, your height, no matter what, no, listen to me, no matter what it is. I'm not telling you to go out there and get tats. I like tats. I like tats on certain women. Certain women. Some women are just like, nah, it's not for her versus okay, she's killing those. You know what I mean? But that's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm using an example of Kalani wasn't this way before. She was an artsy fartsy, low-key art chick. And now she changed her look and started getting into her sexy. She was never like this, okay? And she's very, very sexy. I'm a big fan of Kalani. She was never like this, okay? She was like this. Now, I'm not talking about the Instagram model shit like that. Don't get confused. But this is sexy. Sexy is when you home and you chilling and you doloing. You got your feet done and you feeling nice and you just taking it all in because you just feeling good about you. Look at the comments of the woman, Tamar Braxton, Sophia, Ella May. They all compliment her. All of them. You see the right to the right because she's executing something that you all have in you. The more men see a woman as sexy, the more appealing she is, and it enhances him. Because a lot of guys don't feel they are valid enough to be with a sexy woman. Because a sexy woman executes confidence. Okay? When you feel sexy, you look sexy. Don't go by, oh, excuse me. She could lose weight, she could do this, she could do that. No. Don't listen to him. You can't listen to that bozo. You can't listen to that stink foot motherfucker. You can't listen to him. Don't listen to me. Sexy is not to impress a man. Sexy is just to bring out the best in you. It's there. It's there. You got to bring it out. You got to feel that. It's called feeling yourself. What's wrong with that? You can't feel yourself and worry about what another person tells you. We all gonna get a troll. You're gonna get a troll now. You're gonna get a troll. You're gonna get a troll. But you gotta understand, it's not about the mode of getting the troll. It's about the mode of when you feel sexy, it doesn't matter. You listen to me. I use this examples when I talked about the young man. When you the boss, you act like the boss. Don't be their friend. When you a man, you be the man. Don't be their friend. You can't be young people's friends. I'm a fucking grown ass man. I'm an adult. You're not. You got to execute that. Embrace your title. Don't change it into a label. So as a woman, sexy is part of your nature. To be a woman is sexy. You're born with attributes that make you sexy. Breast, small, big, humongous, don't matter, tiny. You got a vagina. Your feet are features, a very feminine feature of a woman. Your feet look different than a man. Your hands look different. I remember when my daughter was born, I remember in an incubator, I said, oh my God, look at her hands. I never will forget that. I never noticed a woman's hands until I seen my daughter when she was born. She had female hands. You understand? When I look at a woman's feet, it's a woman's feet. I don't like no man feet. Man feet are disgusting. Now, you as a woman, you may beg to differ, but to me as a man, it's gross. Only feet that I could look at is mine and my dad's. That was it. Any other man's feet to me is gross. It's disgusting. But a woman's foot is a woman. And when a woman executes sexy, it shows through her feet. Well, this means, Nate, I don't got pretty feet. You ain't got to have pretty feet. Have sexy feet. They ain't got to be pretty. Sex appeal, you ain't going to have no chopped up toes. You're going to show that they taking care. I don't give a fuck if there's a bunion there. You got to remove that surgically. But if you have to have a bunion or a corn, okay, well, you have a little situation, that's fine, but you still could be sexy with it. Oh, I'm too fat. I'm not, I need to lose weight first. No, you do not. That's bullshit. Don't listen to him. Remember, he doesn't have an image of that. He has no clue. Tell him to go dress up and see what he tells you. Could you wear shorts? You're gonna tell the nigga we should go on a date and get dressed up. Should it wear shorts? He ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill it. Wait till I put this nice suit on. I'm gonna have my hair cut nice, my beard. He's not gonna do none of that. That gay blackmail will. He doesn't know what to do because he has no image of that. Okay. All right, you can probably tell a man to be sexier more than a man because men don't know how to tell no nigga to be sexy. He don't even want to have that conversation with him. He doesn't know. Now, I'm not telling you to go home and go and get nude on your couch and get your hair done and open up your pussy lips and send a picture to me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you got to start feeling that. Get involved. Take a bath once in a while. You can't. A bath will make you feel sexy. When I finish this live stream, I'm about to take a bath. Yes, my big ass is going to take a bubble bath. Because I feel sexy today as a man. Okay? You take, baths are for babies. Well, that's why you don't feel sexy. Well, no, take a bath. I know you can't do it every day. It's not good for your chocha, but take a bath. Back in the day, they had Calgon commercials. They had videos and commercials for you to see what accentuated sex. You see the woman drying her feet, putting a towel around her, have her hair up in the damn towel, and she's putting on lotion in her feet. And that's sex appeal. When my wife comes out the shower with a towel, I'm like, God, that looks sexy. You don't see no man putting a towel around his chest like no bitch. That would be very feminine. That's your attribute. That's your feature. So being around these stink foot fucking kids for the past few weeks, I seen These niggas, you know what their rooms must smell like. The mother didn't have no sex appeal, not knocking her, because she don't feel sexy. She feels like a mother. You know, yesterday I went to this customer's house, right? So we had to go to her house and the mother's house. I get to the one that was talking all nice and sexy on the phone. And then when I got to her, I was a little disappointed. I said, damn, it's so crazy on the phone. Her voice, the way she talks, she sounds so sexy. But when I got to see her, I said, oh, she's all mothered out. She had on little split, the little flip flops that go in between the toes. And she just looked like she's a mother. She had the 2 kids in there, whatever. Now, mind you, I thought it was just me because I was a little disappointed. I'm like, God damn, she sounded so fucking incredible over that phone. Damn. But she was still sweet. She was nice looking. Don't get it fucked up. She still was a nice looking white woman. But she didn't have that MILF look. You know what I mean? Like that sexy, like, God damn, that's a sexy ass woman. You ain't got to even be pretty to be sexy. You don't even have to be pretty to be sexy. So anyway, after I was so disappointed, right? I said, wow, that's so weird how on the phone she sounded so amazing. And then when I got to her, it was a little different, right? So boom, I get over there. I go to her mother's house. Now her mother's rich. Mother lived up in Toad Hill, Staten Island, up in the hills. Okay. All right. The mother's house was like $2 million. I already looked it up, 2.7 million. The mother was rich. And the mother was the mother was in her 70s, right? She told me that. She talked about the Malcolm Jamal Warner thing or whatever, but my man, talk about how, she never gets in no water at all because even if it gets to your ankles, it can still pull you in. We having a nice conversation. The mother had more sex appeal than the daughter. The mother was in her bag, like she had a little cute little slippers on. She just looked cute. You could see that she been executing that shit all her life. And you could tell the way she was walking around. She probably had a little glass of wine before we came up there. You know what I mean? The daughter, she needed a makeover. You know what I mean? Because, the daughter was in mommy mode. You could just tell her, and the mother was saying, oh, it's crazy over there, them kids, but you could see the difference. The mother's seasoned, but it was different. So now, which was crazy, right? Sometimes a woman doesn't even know she has sex appeal that she's holding back. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't realize that sometimes the way you wear a shoe can be sexy. You can have a pair of Crocs on. Excuse me, not Crocs, Uggs on. Now, they're wearing the Uggs little slippers and shit these days with the little furry ones, right? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So you got these little things. The women are wearing these shits in the summer. Now I know the dudes are like, oh yeah, don't listen to them. Don't fucking listen to them. Okay. Okay. So let me just go. Let me just stop this right here with Kalani because I don't want y'all getting. You know what I mean? I don't want guys coming here like, yeah, that's my type, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Now I got to do another fucking bet. That's my type, man. I like that. You know what I mean? Okay. You see the women are wearing the Uggs in the summer now, right? So there's these other ones. Yeah, these shits right here, right? So they're wearing these now, right? Now, niggas can wear them too, but we ain't gonna talk about these stinkfoot niggas right now. We gonna talk about the ladies. So let me just show you what right now the ones that the women are wearing. Okay. So these shits right here are called Tasmans. They went up in price, right? They went up in price. These are very cute. They're very sexy. And they're comfortable. Now, again, it's a quiet feeling, a quiet taste because if you sweat, if your feet sweat a lot, I don't suggest you wear these without socks. If they sweat a lot, I don't suggest you wear them at all. But if as a woman, you have a different pH balance situation going on because men's feet sweat more than women. That's just how it is, right? So the thing is, they're very comfortable. Some women's feet don't sweat. Some women could wear these shit barefooted. Let me tell you how sexy it looks when a woman's foot is in one of these motherfuckers. Okay, I'm gonna show you when a woman's foot, just the top half of the foot, is sexy. You know what I mean? Just the top half of the foot. We don't see your toes. We don't see nothing. Just the fact that it's in your foot. And we see the top half, that little half inch, that could be sex. Because when you sexy with it, that's what it brings out. Let me give you an example when I'm talking. Let me go to this different page here. Simple elements, right? So let's just say you want to do, let's just say on the phone. So see this woman's to the foot to the right? See how she has them on her foot? See that to all the way to the right of the screen, right? That's sexy. The picture alone, the photographer, they probably said, listen, hold your foot there and just act like you're taking them off. That's a sexy move, okay? If you're walking around and you're doing your little comfortable thing and you got a pair of them shits on with a pair of shorts or some leggings in the summer and you feel sexy, I promise you this is how it's going to come off. But you got to feel it now. You can't just throw them on because Nate said to buy them. This is because you took your ass in the tub, you soaked, you had bubble bath salts, okay, some beautiful wash, some beautiful soaps and all the above. You got out, you put some real good lotion on, some good body products. You dried up, you feel clean, fresh, moisturized, and you put your foot, that nice smelling foot, in one of those. Good Lord. He can't do that. His version of sexy is a pair of slides with socks on. It may be sexy to you because you don't know. Because the only sexy thing you see is a gay nigga, the way he dressed. You just wish he was a little more masculine. You understand? That's sexy. So another one, right? On the foot. Simple shit. You know what I mean? Those are cute. Look at the little pants. This don't mean it look like Kalani now. You ain't got to be naked. I'm giving you all different examples of what a woman does that's sexy. Now, yesterday, I showed y'all, see the woman to the right? She got socks on with them. See that? Yesterday, I showed y'all, what's her name? Not Kalani, but Karuchi Tran. Karuchi Tran is just sexy. She's just, even when she don't feel it, she looks it. But if she felt it, she'd be 10 times more. The only problem with her, mentally, she's not a sexy woman. Mentally. Physically, she's physically sexy. So that's a good thing. Some women just got it like that. You understand? Shout out to God Asante. Shout out to Yana. You know what I mean? You're very welcome, Yana. You're very, very welcome, darling. It's very important. Footwear. You have to have nice footwear to walk around the house. Invest into yourself. Have nice. Where you going with those? Don't listen to him. He's wearing the same slippers from 1983. Don't listen to that stink foot motherfucker. Don't listen to him. Don't pay him no mind. Okay? Okay? Because either he gonna wear the same stinking slippers or he gonna get a pair of Crocs like you and be a bitch. So you don't want to compare with him. Don't listen to what he says. Listen to me. All right? Because when you're not sexy, he has a problem. And when you're too sexy, he got a problem. Don't listen to that fucking fat stomach bastard. Okay? Look at the woman to the right, all the way to the right-hand corner. That's sexy. Now, believe it or not, she probably had a photographer, tell her how to pose and do all the above. But again, Look at the footwear. She has a pair of She has a pair of Uggs on, Uggs Tasmans. That's what they're called, about $140, with some socks and a skirt with a slit and a jacket. She's still. That's a good look for the fall. That's sexy. Some of y'all may think, oh, I got some open toe shoes. No, you got to get the right open toe sandals. You're a woman. You could get you ain't got to spend a lot. Just get the right thing. So this is not about you don't even have to have pretty feet to do this. You just got to feel sexy. You can be when you sexy in a pair of Uggs, you a sexy motherfucker. Uggs, they're called Uggs for a reason because they're ugly. The problem with a lot of y'all that go out of town and y'all live out of town, y'all wear tennis shoes and all that. They don't tell you footwear is essential. Most men don't know because he don't know how to pick shoes for a woman. You can't listen to him. He doesn't know the difference. All he knows is red bottoms. You probably can't wear heels. Maybe you have foot spurs. Maybe you have a foot issue. Maybe you just can't walk in heels at all. That's fine. You have nothing but choices. Yes, Tasmans are big right now. You can wear them year round. You can wear Ugg Tasmans. Go to the Ugg store and try them shits on with your nice little moisturized feet. Don't come in there with no ashy feet and your shit stink now. Okay? Take that bath and take your ass to the mall and say, you know what, I'm going to go to the Ugg store today and see what natives talk. Put your bare foot in them shits and say, God damn, these shits do feel good. But I do got sweaty feet. And they walk down, put some socks on. And if the weather's too hot for you, bottom shit, don't worry. You'll be wearing them in 2 more months anyway. Those are the shit you want to run around to. You want to go on a date with that shithole or go out to the store and make moves? It doesn't matter. Either way, you can do it. This is the way to go. So that she's very sexy. Let me see if I can pull another one there. Okay. That's sexy. You see what I mean? You see, now she got no socks on. She got no socks on. That's a nice little good look for the fall, maybe a little cool day in the summer, but mainly a fall day. All right. Look how she's executing that. Now, again, she probably got a good art director and the photographer telling her how to pose, but that's cool. He's accentuating her sexiness. How in the hell? And she's comfortable. You want to be comfortable. You want to be sexy and be comfortable. She looks very comfortable. She looks yummy. She looks clean. She looks like she smells fresh. You understand? She like her feet smell like cherries. You understand? It goes on. Let's do another one. This one got socks on. That's sexy. That's called cute. She got the cute little socks on, the little high water pants, a long wool coat. Now I must tell you, I got a few pairs of these shits. Yeah, I'm the man that wears these, but the way I wear them is different. I'll get to that. All right. We talk about some of these white boys be trying to be black and they try to wear it with sweatsuits. Only a certain nigga could pull these shits off. Any woman could wear this, but only a certain man could pull these off. Most women could wear it. Some of y'all probably can't. Most. But very, very few men could pull these off. He got to have a certain appeal to be able to wear Tasmans on his feet. And you got to pair on too when y'all go out and y'all get litty. You know what I mean? There ain't too many niggas that can pull that off. So I don't want to confuse the men where they think like, because I know a lot of these niggas want to be bitches. All you know how to wear is fucking Jordans. Okay, what's another? Let me pull one more sexy one. That's sexy. The little ruffled socks. That's cute. You know what I mean? Them shits are fresh. You always want your shoes to be fresh. Fresh. That's it. Sneakers are beat up. Only sneakers you can wear that's beat up is Converses. That's it. You can wear them shits destroyed. They can have a hole in it and still be cute. You can't wear any other sneaker on this world beat up. They got to be fresh like they came out the box. You like to wear shoes that look a little worn? Get some Chuck Taylor Converses. That's it. Okay? That's why she's holding them shits up. That's sexy. She got the little red brim around it. Her nails are cute. The platform, they call them platforms, but they call Tasmans. Okay. All right, you can walk around and pay bills, run errands with them shits, and be cute. You got your cute little bag on, your little leggings, your little wool coat, a pair of shades. You the shit for the day. Because a nigga like me gonna see you and be like, God damn, that is a sexy ass motherfucker right there. She in her bag, but he could feel it. We ain't gonna even get into. I'm just going with the footwear. Y'all thought I was gonna show you a whole bunch of heels and all the above. I'm starting off with some slip-ons. Well, Nate, what about Crocs? Crocs right now is going through a weird transition. Crocs right now is we in a transition for Crocs where you need to wear them mostly for a woman. For a woman, you know what I mean? I would buy these before I buy Crocs. Now, last year I would tell you, they started wearing them last year, but last year I would tell you to wear. You still could get Crocs right now is, you know what I mean? You don't want to like the kids because more women are wearing it. Well, a lot of men and kids, boys and girls are wearing their shits out for everyday usage. You know, and the thing is with Crocs, Crocs are cool, but they're not slides. They don't let your feet breathe. You got to be careful with that too. You understand? So this shit is mad sexy. And again, if you want to look at the price of them, you just look at this part here. Now, again, they got these in men, but this is not a men conversation. So, but this is the prices. They're $145, right? And as you can see, they have all types of colors. These are the ones in black. These are the ones in green. You don't want to get crazy. These are the two colors you want. It got to be brown or black. That's it. Don't fuck around. These are cool too, but you don't want to start getting into the green shit, and then because you can't wear these all the time. You can't wear the green. The brown ones are the classic colors. You could get away with those. You can't wear the green ones because those are like a special color. Even though them shits are mad cute too. See the interiors of them? The shits is mad comfortable. I'm telling you. And you can wear these shits in the winter. Can't wear them in the snow. But you want the classic color. These are the classic colors. Either the brown chestnuts or the black ones. Okay. And they got them up to size 12. You know, size 12 for a woman is a big foot. You know what I mean? It's very important. So these elements are very important to know sex appeal. And you can't have sex appeal when you don't feel sexy. Now, you could potentially have sex appeal because some women are naturally sexy. And some women have to feel sexy to put that out. Some of y'all have to put that, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Some women just have I use Karuchi as a good example because I said, you know, Karuchi is just an attractive woman. But she's very, you know, she has a little self-esteem, but if she executed her mentals would change. There's a comedian, bald head, heavy set, but she's sexy. Okay. She's sexy. What's her name? What's her name again? No, she curses a lot. She got the short blonde hair. I forgot her name. Sherry Shepherd doesn't have good sex appeal. She's made up. She's dolled up, but she's not a sexy woman. You understand? Jennifer Hudson is not a sexy woman. If you ever watch Jennifer Hudson and Common in the street, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll give you an example. Let me show you. She has no sex appeal at all. Jennifer Hudson. That's why I know Common's full of shit. He ain't into her. That's not his style. Kalani's is more of his style. So there was a picture of them on the street of New York, and she was looking real hit. I was like, damn. She's just not sexy. Where's that photo at? Oh, it was a good one. I can't find it. But this is one for now. See all the way to the right? Nah, oh shit. Hold on. Yeah, she just doesn't I gotta look for that picture. There's a photo that she was on a New York City street. Let me see. I can't find it. That sucks. She was looking busted. But anyway, Jennifer Hudson, she just wanted to lose weight. Jennifer Hudson's not a sexy woman. You know what I mean? Let's go to her Instagram. Her line is even better. Instagram is the best with that. So Instagram, let's go with Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer Williams is bad. Hold on. Now this motherfucker's sexy as hell. This motherfucker's sexy. She's fucking sexy. She's sexy. Jennifer Williams is sexy as she's just sexy with everything she does. Look at her. She's just into her. Oh, you into yourself. You have to be into yourself. That's how you be sexy. She's the way she's holding her glasses is sexy. She's just sexy. God damn, this motherfucker's sexy. Hold on. Let me get a real good picture of her right now. Let me just show you. Oh, most of them basketball wives are sexy. This motherfucker's bad. Mm-mm. Yeah, she's bad. She knows she bad though. See what I mean? That's sexy when you feeling yourself. Hold on. I'm sorry, I can't see it. Hold on. I'm sorry, I was on a different page. Hold on. Okay, share screen. Okay, so Jennifer, this is Jennifer. Oh God, hold on. This is Jennifer. This is the different Jennifer, right? This is the Jennifer from Basketball Wives. Her fine fucking ass self. Okay, now mind you, listen. Don't get confused with um. Don't get confused with the makeup and all that. I don't want y'all to get, what I mean? These people got glam squads. I'm just showing you when you feel yourself, that's why she got the phone to her face. You know what I mean? You know you sexy when you taking selfies of you and you know what I mean? Be into yourself, man. Like, hold on. Hold on. She married though. She real happy. I tell you, this motherfucker's happy. You see what I mean? That's just a sexy look. And she's, you know what I mean, got some jeans on. She ain't got the greatest toes. It don't. She she's just sexy. You know what I mean? It's a nice little look for that. But let me get to Jennifer Hudson though. Let me show you something. Let me show you the difference right now. Jennifer Hudson. Okay, so Jennifer. Okay, I'm J Hud. Let me see. Yeah, she got no sex. She just got no sex appeal. See her? Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it's bad. Um, you know, a lot of times a woman may look at this woman and say, "Well, I look a lot like her," right? But she's not comfortable. Jennifer Hudson's not comfortable in her skin. She never had. I think she was more comfortable. I think she had more sex appeal when she was heavy. She has nothing. See, that's not a sexy woman. She may be pretty. She's not gorgeous, but she may be cute, but she's not sexy. See her? Just nothing. Just she can't walk. She's goofy, a little doofy. See? Nothing. And that's such a waste because a woman is such a shame where you got you got all that money and you don't even know how to be sexy. You know what I mean? She's not comfortable in her skin. And a lot of women don't know how to execute that shit. You know, that's why I tell y'all footwear starts at the footwear. You could tell her. First thing I look at a woman is her shoes. I look at what's on your feet. I could tell a lot about her. Your footwear is more important than a man. A man's footwear is whatever. He gonna wear the same old shit. A woman, y'all got too many different options. We don't have as many options as y'all. So you know what I mean? There's no excuse. I don't care if you got the money or not. You know, I want to try to. I want to try to pull one that she's sexy with. Let me see. She just don't got it. See her? Even when she's in the red carpet, she just doesn't have it. Now this doesn't mean nobody could be calling your auntie vibes. That auntie shit is that's a disgrace. Don't take that as a compliment. Tina Knowles is sexy before the damn surgery. She got too much surgery though. She got too much surgery. I can't even use her as a good example. Yeah, she got too much surgery. Only because I just can't look at her. I have a hard time looking at her. Who's this here with her? Who's that woman with her? Shit. Beyonce's mother used to be a bad bitch, boy. I'm telling you. She used to be bad. She fucked herself up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Nah, she ain't a good example. Let me show you fucking sexy. What's her name? Hold on, what's her name? Man, you talk about sexy shit. This motherfucker's ridiculous. She's just. This is what you just call everything she does is sexy. Like she got to be one of the baddest older women. How old is Steve Harvey's wife? She's fucking phenomenal. She just executes sexy everything she does, even when she's playing golf. She didn't even be trying. She's ridiculous. She is one fine ass piece of work. That's art. That's what you call artistry. Okay, there's niggas that want to look like her. You got a lot of niggas that want to look like bitches, so they try to dress like yo. A lot of niggas, and they call themselves straight. They confused, not straight. It's called confused. Because women have so many different attributes, and a lot of times gay niggas be like, they don't even be using them. Either he gonna steal it because you don't know, or he gonna steal it because he admires you. That's just a bad woman. Like she just never took a bad picture. Look at her walk. Look. This is an example of sexy. See, she's not even moving. It's just a photo, and look at her the way she's walking. She's in her 50s. Majority Harvey is fucking bad. Look at her. Just look at what she. Look at her. Look at her. Look. That motherfucker's outstanding. And niggas be dissing older women. Are you kidding me? She's ridiculous. She's absolutely ridiculous, man. I'm telling you. Well, look at her. And she knows it. That's why she does it. Look at her. See her? She just knows she's a bad motherfucker. Look at her. She knows it. That's why she had the camera go back there. Now, you got this old fucking Steve Harvey. He know he bad because he with her. You get it? He know he bad because he with her. This motherfucker is outstanding. Whew, my God. She is ridiculous. This is her daughter. She's just pretty. They ain't even sexy. Her fucking daughter's just gorgeous. But she don't got that sex appeal her mother got. Her mother got that. Her mother got that. You know what I mean? Her mother just knows she the shit. That's why I love a woman like that. See? Look at her. She knows she bad. Look at her fucking shoes, man. Look at that coat. She put go take this picture because she knows she looking good. She knows she's ridiculous. And that's their driveway in their house. Look at these niggas. Oh my God. She just knows she bad. Age ain't got nothing. Look at it. Y'all talk about age. I don't give a fuck what your current status is. It doesn't matter. There's so many of them though, but I'm trying to shoot for the older ones. You know what I mean? Kalani's the younger one, but look at this motherfucker right here. You see what I mean? Look at the way she's taking the picture. She knows she's bad. Now a lot of you, well, Nick, she's a lot smaller than me. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big you are. It doesn't matter if you're single or in a relationship. Sex, you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. She knows it. She knows she got it. She knows it. When you take pictures like this this is a whole different level of sexy. It's very simple. You gotta feel it. Okay? The way you dress, okay? Whether you dress up or you dress down, but it shows. You going through something, you lost somebody, that's different. You ain't gonna feel sexy. You're gonna be in, you're gonna be in mourning. But you know what I mean? Nah, Megan Good ain't got nothing on Majori. She can't fuck with her. No way. No way. No way. Megan Good cannot fuck with Majori, man. Can't fuck with her. It's two different levels, man. Can't fuck with her. Can't fuck with Majori Harvey, man. She nothing to be fucked with. Nothing to be fucked with. A lot of times women are sexy by who they with too. You know what I mean? Steve Harvey's a little extra nigga, so Megan Good cannot fuck with this woman. She can't fuck with her. Cannot fuck with her. Won't come close. Yeah, you can't fuck with her because you got to remember, Majori's mindset is different. She been like this all her life. You could tell she been like this. She could wear young people's shit, old people's shit. It don't matter. She just anything she does. Now listen, she ain't got the greatest feet. She does got a bunion. She does got a bunion. Look at her. See what I mean? That's sexy. Look at it. Look at that shit. Look at sexy, simple shit. The guy will tell you, "Oh, you conceited." Everybody is, you well call it conceited. Maybe it's called conceited too. Fuck it, whatever it is, you gotta feel it. You know what I mean? Megan Good cannot fuck with damn. No way. Two different levels. Can't fuck with her. No way. Megan Good's a sexy woman, but you know what I mean. I'm not a fan of Megan Good like that. You know what I mean? Because she's cute. It's a difference. Like she pretty, but I'm talking about an everyday woman with to feel. You gotta feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at the clothes these niggas be wearing, whether they dress down or dressed up. When you feel good, you look good. Y'all write it down. When you feel good, you look good. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. When you feel good, you look good. Okay? Look at her. That's why she's into herself so much, because she knows she's sexy. Look at her. Now she got a B-boy photo. Look at her. She's just a bad bitch. Do we all have to be sexy all the time? Some of us lean towards cute. Well, cute is sexy. You understand? If you're feeling cute today, that's sexy. You know, we don't want people, great question, by the way. We don't want people to mistake it's a figure of speech. So if you're feeling, I'm feeling cute today, that's sexy. If you could walk out with a pair of goddamn Uggs on your feet, with a pair of leggings and a hoodie and a pair of shades, that is sexy. You know what I mean? I don't want y'all to think y'all got to go out there and get her gear. You know? You know what I mean? You could be in the bed, man, and be painting your feet, painting your nails, and being on your couch, and I'm feeling real cute today. Cute. That's the same shit. We just use different terminologies. You know what I mean? You just don't want to feel like shit. You don't want to feel like that fucking black ape. That's the problem. You don't want to, because he may tell you what he like. Oh, I like her. I like Megan. No disrespect to Jay Moore. I like Megan Good, and you be, I don't look nothing like Megan Good. No, no, no. It's not about looking like Megan Good. It's that we're showing Steve Harvey's wife because she executes sexiness, even when she's cute. She just does it. Every picture she accentuates that. You dig what I'm saying? Because you start looking at, well, in fact, let's go to Making Good. Let's be fair. Let's go to Making Good and see what this big hoopla is about. Let me see if she could knock my socks off. Let's see. Okay, so it's Making Good. All right. See what the big deal is with Making Good. Let me see. And that's a fucking gorgeous picture of her body. God damn. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is cute, but it's sexy at the same. You know what I mean? But that's a good shot. Let me get a better picture. Because you're just showing ass in there. Okay. She's just pretty. It's a difference. She's just pretty. Megan Good's a pretty woman. She's, I don't pick up sexy. You know what I mean? She's pretty. But sexy, whole different level. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me give another one. Let me give another one. Let me see. Let me be fair. Let me be fair. Oh boy. No, she's just pretty. Not sexy. See? She's just pretty. She's just a beautiful black woman. That's all. She's a beautiful black woman, but you know what I mean? I'm not gonna. She can't fuck with the sex appeal of Majori. She can't fuck with her. Janet Jackson, no, she kind of fell off. Janet Jackson had it for a long time, but she started fucking with that surgery, that knife. Once they start fucking with that knife, I don't deal with them. Yeah, yeah. Janet Jackson had it for years. Now she got goofy. No, she's just pretty. She's Megan Good is just a pretty black woman. I'm not. That's all. She's just a pretty black woman, and that's fine. Oh man, see this Jay Moore. Let me tell you why you fucking the game up, bro. Let me tell you why you fucking the game up. Let me tell you why you fucking the game up. I'm glad Jay Moore is saying all this, ladies and gentlemen. These are the comments. Don't listen to none of this. Don't listen to this. Jay, you my man, but I got to do this class. This is what you don't want to hear, because he's giving you his preferences. Jay Moore, we cool, bro, but don't go by a man's preference, because in most cases, Jay Moore don't fuck women that look like this. Trust me, he does it respectfully. This is my man. He's part of the billionaire mindset, as you can see. But even him, don't get influenced by this. Because these conversations I don't have with niggas, because it's pointless, it's useless. You understand? Respectfully. No. Listen, no. Listen, let me just explain, bro. Seriously. Don't take it as personal. Let me just explain this. This is the comments you don't want to hear. You don't want to fuck with that, because he's going to twist you up. You see the question? Let me give you an example, right? How Instagram is whack anyway. This Instagram is whack, bro. That shit is whack. Okay. Let me just show you something real quick. All right. Let me back this up. Shout to Kara. She's a Libra too, so you know that matters, because I'm a Libra. Okay, so hold on. Ayana said, do we all have to be sexy and cute all the time? Now, Jay Moore, please don't take this personal. I got to use this as an example, bro, because you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk to you right now from not even man to man. Just let me just do my class, because I'm glad you made these comments. Do we all have to be sexy all the time? Some of us lean towards cute, right? Just as long as you don't get too comfortable, because comfortable can cute. You can feel comfortable and not be cute. You can feel comfortable, you definitely ain't gonna be sexy. You feel what I'm saying? So cute. If you feel cute, cute is the next step to sexy. That's fine. Now, again, she asked this question. These are the comments that fuck women up. Because y'all listen to this shit, I ignore it. So he says, slim, thick, bad as fuck, face, body, everything. Right. So does he attract women that look like that? That's my question. Now, you may say, well, Nate, he told me he does. Let me tell you something about a man. When a man tells you he got a preference, he doesn't attract that. That's number one. Men that attract women, okay, he don't have a preference. Period. He doesn't have a preference. So what I'm saying to you is, these are the comments you don't want to get fucked up over because it fucks the whole game up. Because if this had been anybody else, I would have kicked him out the room, right? I would have kicked him out the room and said, yo, all right, nigga, so you like slim, thick, bad as fuck. Let's go to Midtown Manhattan, put up your money, and let's see if you can get these slim, bad as fuck baddies. Because I'm going to pull out a chick like Kalani, and he ain't going to get that. I don't even know what he looks like. I'm telling you right now because I can tell from his comment that he doesn't fuck women that look like that organically. Respectfully, this is my man. You can see his name, J Moore, NYC, Billionaire Mindset. That don't mean shit either when a nigga's from New York. Get that out your head. Because most niggas from New York is corny. I don't fuck with a lot of niggas in New York because they corny. Feel what I'm saying? Ain't as bad as the South, but they bad up here too. You know what I mean? So don't get caught up by what men like. It doesn't fucking matter. So what about he attracts? I'm telling you right now, I've never seen this man a day of my life. I don't know what he looked like. He does not get women that look like this. Because if he did, he would go to Walmart in Jersey, in Linden, New Jersey, and get that slim, thick, bad as fuck black woman that's running the store. That's what he would do. Okay? He would go get that and say, yo, Nate, I heard your video yesterday and the day before. And I went out to Linden, New Jersey, because I'm a New Yorker. I drove over there, paid the little $10 for the bridge, and I went and got that number. That's what he would do, but he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. So you can't go by what he likes. It doesn't matter. Every man, any man tell you he likes slim bad and you have nothing to do with that, don't fuck with him. You can't go by that. He could tell you, man, I like Beyonce, Janet Jackson types. What does that mean? It means that why would he tell you that? Why would a man tell another woman what he like? Why don't he go get it? Niggas that get bad bitches don't talk like that. They don't talk about what they like. Okay? Niggas that dream talk what they like. That's what they do. So I'm just using him as an example. This is what fucks the game up because y'all listen to that fucking gorilla. Don't listen to him. Ignore him. Everything he like, he doesn't get. I'm gonna say it again. A nigga that like woman. That's a nigga that get pussy. When a nigga, I like woman. That's it. I don't like men. I like women. All types, shapes, and sizes don't matter. Short, tall, brown, bad credit, good credit. I don't give a fuck. I like woman. That's a nigga that gets pussy. But when a man tells you slim, thick, bad as fuck, face, body, everything, and then he tell you, oh, well, she got to look like Megan Good. No. He doesn't get that. Man, this fucking Megan Good don't talk about getting Megan Goods. They just get it. You got to look at the niggas that Megan Good used to fuck before Jonathan Majors. And those are the niggas you got to concentrate on. Who are them niggas that hit that? Any man that was able to get Majority Harvey or Megan Good ain't no ordinary nigga. So don't go by what he tells you what he likes, because he don't get none. None of these niggas probably fucked a celebrity in their life. They probably never fucked a woman that fucked a celebrity. There's more women out here that fuck celebrities, but niggas don't get into it. Niggas don't have that. So you gotta watch that. Respectfully, Jay, I love you, bro. No disrespect. I'm just using this as an example. Okay, now this is a sexy photo. No, she just keeps taking video clips. Her Instagram is corny. Everything is video. Let me see how she walk. No, she can't walk. She's trying too hard. She can't fuck with Majority, man. You kidding me? Watch her. Now she knows it. She can't fuck with her. Don't get it fucked up. She's a bad bitch. I ain't taking that away, but Megan Good right now, nigga tell you she's average. Average to who? Don't believe him. She's not average. You know what I mean? She's not average. And you can learn from this too. You can learn from this too, Jay Moore, because at the end of the day, what matters? you got to think about that, nigga. Like, at the end of the day, you telling these women what you like. I'm running a classroom. You going to fuck up and disrupt the whole class because you talking about what you like. I'm showing them how to be sexy and cute as crazy, sexy, cool. You know what I mean? TLC was sexy. Okay? Give me a woman now. Let's get somebody thicker so I could show these women what I'm talking about. All right. The girl from Precious is not sexy. She's just not sexy. But you know what I'm saying? Let me see Tim's. Let me see what Tim's look like. Because I heard she got caught up with that weave shit. Hold on. Let me see. See, this is just one fun. That's a fine ass woman. She just got to go natural. She can't fuck with that weave shit because it don't look. Weaves just don't look good on her. She got too much weaves, man. I like her. This is what Tim's is fucking up. Tim's is letting them trying to make her to something that she's not. I hate that. See, she's awkward in this photo because that's not her. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, but she's not sexy. That's not her natural habitat. Feel me? That's an art director telling her what to do. All that thick ass, all of that shit. This woman don't even need no hair. Let me show you a good photo of Tim's fine ass. Hold on. God damn, this the most underrated black woman in the music. She is so underrated because they keep trying to fucking put a hair weave on her. I hate that. See? None of her pictures these are all art directed. See what I mean? How awkward she is? Oh, we got another horny nigga here. Shout out to Anthony, meet Jay Moore. Jay Moore, meet Anthony. They both New Yorkers. These niggas is horny as hell. That nigga Anthony probably got his dick out like, goddamn, nigga, show me another picture, man. I gotta get off on this one. I was playing. See, look, see her? See? She ain't sexy. This is a good example. She's not sexy. She's just being directed to a photo. That's not her. She doesn't feel that. You gotta feel it, man. She don't even feel cute. You know, you don't feel cute or sexy. You know, that's a horrible. She feels awkward. Shout out to Chaos Rain. She feels awkward. Look at the photo. They keep doing this shit to these dark-skinned women, man. Give me one. Let me pull one. See what I mean? She's not. That's not her. To be a woman, goddamn, you got to be sexy or cute. You got to grab one of them. Let me pull one. I got to pull one sexy one of her. See if she could be herself. Look, all these shits are awkward. This is not Tim's. That's not her. They're trying to desensitize her. That's not her style. This is not her. That's not her. That's not sexy. That's not even cute. That's awkward. This is Tim's, a singer, TMS. So fresh, so clean. Okay, here we go. Now we talking. Hold on. She's still not okay. So this would be the better one. Notice how she feels. She got her hair in Bantu knots. She feels a little more sexier. This is Tim's. God damn, Tim's. They just don't understand you. They don't understand you. She got the best natural body in the music business. Niggas don't even know that. Tim's shit is ridiculous. Look how big her ass is. It's fucking amazing. She is ridiculous. I do a photo shoot with her. I'll be like, yo, be yourself. Lose this fucking weave. See what I mean? That's not her, man. That's not her. That's not her style. They're trying to take this African woman and make her into some fucking Instagram model. That's not her. They dolling her up. That's not Tim's style at all. Lupita ain't really sexy though. Y'all got to throw better names than me than that. She's pretty, but she's not sexy. No, Lupita's not sexy. No. People just give her the wrench because she's dark skinned. Let's use her. No, you got to do better than that. I know a few names, but y'all never get the names right. Okay. You see Tim's and Bantu knots. That's when she's the sexiest. When she got that weave, she's awkward. She don't like it because it's not her hair. She's not comfortable with herself because they keep trying to fucking make her up. You know what I mean? Every time you see Tim's and okay, this is when that's when she's herself. See the difference? You understand? Before I go, let's see Lupita for the people that don't know, because everybody keeps using her as an example. So I want to see if maybe I'm wrong today. Maybe y'all seen some shit I didn't see. Okay, so let's go to Lupita and see sexy quickly. Let me see. No, she's just a beautiful black woman. There's nothing sexy about her. No, she's just a beautiful black woman. No, nothing. No, it's not sexy. She's just pretty. She doesn't have a sexy picture here. That's not her style. She's a celebrity. She's probably not even a camera person. No, nothing. And this has nothing to do with her posing naked. I'm just trying to find a figure for, okay, she's trying to be sexy here. She's trying. That's not her style. No. It's not her. No. Definitely not. Oh boy, here we go. Anthony, Nia Long. Here we go. Anthony. Here we go. Niggas telling y'all they tight. No, she's just a beautiful black woman. That's not her style. That's not her. Flawless, beautiful skin, gorgeous. She again, she doesn't carry sex appeal. It's a difference. But she's pretty. Okay, she tried in this photo. Let's see. She's trying. She got a nice body. No, it's just that's not her. It's not her. It's not her. What do you say, Nia Long? Y'all niggas be using the same boring names. Okay, let's go to Nia Long. She's a pick me. I said that that's not just listen, Nia Long is beautiful, but Nia Long's too slutty, man. What the fuck is she doing? That's not even her style. She's in there, you know what I mean? No. She's pretty. She's pretty. Okay. See, this is the problem with Nia Long. Nia Long is enhanced. Like, that's not really her. She's a pick-me, you know what I mean? She may take a slutty picture to be, appealing to, but she doesn't. You can't look at Majori Harvey and look at her and put her in the same mode. Oh God, Anthony McGrath, Anthony, my brother, please. I'm just talking about beautiful. See, you just came in. See what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, can I get some fire? I told y'all that this is what happens. These brothers be fucking the whole program up. He tells you beautiful black woman, and we ain't saying shit about beautiful black woman in this title. It says black woman to feel sexy no matter what your status is. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the same thing. You don't want to don't listen to this. Respect. If you looked at him, don't even look at Anthony right now, and you tell me right now, we've been through this yesterday. He doesn't get none of these women that he's attracted to. Because they won't be attracted to a guy like that. At all. Nia Long like pretty boys. Anthony McLashton is not a pretty boy. Okay, I ain't gonna call him. I ain't gonna disrespect him and call him ugly, but he ain't a good looking nigga. Okay, he definitely ain't good looking. He know it. All right. You know, if it wasn't my man, I would call him busted. All right. Jay Moore got done. He understands it now because he's in a class. What y'all doing is then he tells you, oh, Nia Long is the shit. Now you got to walk around in underwear all the fucking time. He wants you to look like, yeah, I need to look like her. Y'all need to look like her. No. I'm trying to show you how a woman could be sexy. It got nothing to do with Nia Long. These niggas name the same fucking names over and over again. Nia Long. What about Sanaa Lathan? Why don't y'all niggas name a woman from around the way? Why don't y'all go to that goddamn... Well, Anthony, why don't you... Anthony, take your ass over to Jersey and go over to that goddamn Walmart today to Linden, New Jersey and get that fine black bitch. Nigga, I'll show you a bitch will destroy everything here. Okay? Just knock it off. Go over there. You live in Brooklyn, nigga. Go over there today. I'm not going to meet you there. I'm not going to waste my time. I want you to go over there and show you what beauty is, nigga. Where a woman could be in a uniform in Walmart and shut the whole store down. Have you ever seen that? Jodie Turner-Smith is sexy. There you go, Lonnie. Now we talking. God damn. You get it? Jodie Turner-Smith is sexy. You can't put up Lupita. Stop doing that. Debbie Allen been sexy all her life. Yes, Wife School Podcast. That's a good one. So Serena, who you talk? Selena. You like Selena Wife School Podcast. She's not sexy. The sisters, the tennis sisters are not sexy at all. Nothing. No sex appeal. None. A lot of y'all project, y'all be naming women that y'all like that, you know what I mean, that don't carry that over in this conversation. This picture that Nia Long is doing is not even her style. She being slutty. She's a pick-me. You don't want to look like that. Jodie Turner-Smith, nothing to fuck with. That's a good one. Now, that's a good one. Nia Long's just a beautiful black woman. Jodie Turner-Smith is fabulous. Okay, before I go, because I got to get the fuck out of here. Hold on. You know when I get warmed up with y'all, Jodie Turner-Smith. She's not married no more, but she's probably still carrying the name. Okay, here she goes. She took the turn off. Good. Fuck that cracker. She got rid of his ass. You a cracker that can't handle a black woman, I got a problem. Now, this motherfucker is just a whole different level of sexy. This is probably the baddest dark-skinned bitch on the planet. She's just a bad bitch. She's just a bad bitch, and she knows she's bad. She knows she's a bad motherfucker. She know it. The white man knows it. That black shithole, you leave it up to Anthony, he gonna be like, oh yeah, he won't. No black man's ever gonna name this woman. They're gonna name the white woman next to her. You see the difference? That's how that black shithole is. You know what I mean? The only people that know black beauty is a white man. Don't ever listen to what a black man likes. It doesn't mean nothing. Now, Anthony, watch this. Here's another challenge. Watch him disappear. Go to the Walmart, nigga. Go over there and bag that. I ain't gonna give you no money for that, nigga, because she is the prize. Go over there. You go get that shit, nigga, then you can talk. But I know you ain't gonna go get it. Because she's gonna look at you and say, ew. That's fucking disgusting. That's what she's gonna say. Ew. You know it. You hear it all day, nigga. Okay? She's gonna say, ew. You know it, nigga. Don't sit up there and tell me a fucking thing you like here, nigga, because you know girls be like, ew. They don't say ow. They see me, nigga. They say ow. They see you, they say, ew. Ew, that's ew. Okay? Am I lying? Look at them, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn, nigga, you keep walking into this shit. Ew. You got a face only a mother could love. Okay? Ew, nigga, you know it. Matter of fact, don't go over there. You may make her fucking throw up. Okay? You may make her throw up. No, don't say Team Nate. I know you Team Nate, nigga, but I keep telling you, go over to Walmart in Linden, New Jersey. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to ignore it. She's there. Today, it's Thursday. Go over there and say, you know what? The big homie Nate be talking about you on a live stream. Everybody on the chat, he keeps telling everybody how fine you are. Nobody's going over there. Go over there. You in. Who's the other one? No, he's out of it though. But I'm gonna Jay Moore. You and Jay Moore, go meet up. Y'all both live in New York. Go meet up and go over there. Maybe we're gonna meet over there. Go to Walmart, take a walk in there, take a drink. You know you gotta get drunk before you walk in that bitch. You know you're not gonna approach no pretty woman sober. And when you see this fine bitch, you're gonna be like, God damn, I'm dark skinned. I ain't no dark skinned woman look this good. You have no idea what you're talking about, brother. All right. Not one black man will say Journey told us. I forgot about her. Okay. I know you're like, oh, well, because if she was light skinned, she'd be all beautiful to you. Oh, yeah, that's sexy. A dark skinned woman to y'all is fucking damn. This is sexy, nigga. Okay. All right. This is sexy, bro. Wake up. That's sexy. Okay, nigga? That's sexy. That's sexy. That's sex. She knows she is. She knows she is. She know that black man likes him a little lighter, but she knows she's a bad bitch. Okay? Go into that Walmart, call Jay up, y'all link up, all right? Pitch in for the toll. Maybe you could jump in his car because you know you don't want to probably split the gas and go over there, nigga. Okay? Go over there. Okay? You want to see what bad is, nigga? Go over there and see that fine bitch that's the manager in the store. You're going to know who she is because she's the bitch. Just ask them, who's the pretty manager? They know who it is. Oh, yeah, you must be talking about her. They know who's the pretty black woman manager. Okay? That's sexy, brother. Take a look at your camera, nigga. That's sexy. Look at a man. I want you to understand what sexy. As black as your ass is, you have the audacity to be naming a woman light-skinned lighter than you, nigga. I want you to name something darker. Just because you feel you ugly, you know what I mean? That ain't fair. That's not fair, dark-skinned man. You dark-skinned niggas always want you a light-skinned bitch. Oh, that's sexy. Then the dark-skinned woman, oh my God, I must be ugly. Because they listening to y'all. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what sexy is. Oh, goddamn, we should have started the whole show off with Jodie Turner. Okay? He don't even know who she is. I don't know who she is. Was she on Basketball Wives? He doesn't know. But if she was light-skinned, one of y'all said Eddie Murphy's man-looking ex-wife. We ain't gonna talk about fucking what Nicole Murphy, her damn transsexual-looking ass. That's sexy, brother. I know you ain't used to that. Okay, nigga, right? You see that right there, nigga? That's sexy. As a black man, oh yeah, well, she got a slit on her. She look like a hoe. No, nigga. Nia Long looked like a slut when she was sitting up there looking stupid. That's not even her style. Okay? She's goofy. Her and Jennifer fucking Hudson, they don't even know how to be sexy. This is sexy, nigga. And this is classy. No body work, no surgeries, nothing. She probably walk around the house looking like that. Okay, you better do your homework, brother, before you fuck with me, nigga. Okay? Look at you. You see the light-skinned one. Oh, I like the one to the right. Yeah, because she's lighter. That's why. Okay? Get into spaces with these niggas. This fucking gorilla, at least he probably gay, because gay niggas, they respect the beautiful black woman. But them straight black niggas, they make y'all fucked up. He fucked the whole game up. Oh, I like this. I like that. Sexy, thick. Don't listen to that. Tell him to get something like this. He can't get that. You think Anthony and motherfucking respectfully, you think Jay and Anthony gonna go get something like they can't get that. So it doesn't matter what they like. They probably said they tell you she look like a man. You know what I mean? Listen to what I tell you. Don't listen to what they say. Don't do what I do, ladies and gentlemen. Do what I tell you. That's sexy. God damn, we ended this show amazingly. Jodie Turner Smith. Okay? Jodie Smith, by the way, she got rid of that fucking white shithole. Okay? All right? You can't stop no fine fucking woman like this. This is what you call fine. She executes sexy. She can't help it. Because she's sexy. They ain't trying to fuck her up like Tim's with all that bullshit on her. Putting hair weaves. Yo, she don't even look right with a weave. Natural woman looks stupid with a weave, yo. She looks good with short hair. That's sexy, nigga. That's sexy, okay? That's sexy, brother. All right, Anthony? Okay, Anthony? Anthony's my man, but he's full of shit. Don't come in here and talk about beauty. You don't know what a beautiful black woman is, nigga. A beautiful black woman to you is Vanessa Del Rio. Get the fuck out of here. All right? A beautiful black woman to you is a light-skinned woman with a fucking goddamn dick in her mouth. Get out of here. Okay? This right here is too black for you. Okay, knock it off. All right, never listen to what that red pill shithole talks about. It doesn't matter. Nobody pays him attention. I'll tell you one thing, he ain't gonna go to Jersey today. He ain't gonna go there today, tomorrow. Only thing he gonna go to Jersey is get some fucking gas. Cause as soon as he sees that bitch, he gonna be like, ain't no fucking way he knows she's gonna say ill. I don't know. I'm telling you, they're gonna look at her and say ill. Nigga, am I lying, Anthony? You know it. They're gonna say ill. No, thank you. They're gonna do what my daughter says. No, thank you. I'm good. You've been hearing that shit all your fucking life, nigga. I'm good. No. That's all. No. Thank you, sir. You ain't gotta watch. Oh, she won't even let you clean her damn windshield. You gonna go? Can I clean your windshield? No. Don't even do that. Okay. Beautiful black woman. Fuck you gonna talk about Sanaa Lathan's little whack ass? Are you kidding me, nigga? Tell me what a good looking black woman look like. It ain't good for you. This ain't good enough for you. She too fucking black for you. Okay. Okay. I want you to go and he takes the abuse. Trust me. Anthony, go to Walmart today. Put it in your GPS. I bet you it's 18 minutes from your fucking house, nigga. Go over there. There's no traffic. Go over there and say, can I take you to lunch? And watch what happened when she called the cops and said, there's a fucking gorilla in the goddamn store. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't fucking goddamn he's in here. Please call the pets. Goddamn, there's a pet cemetery. There's a cemetery across the street from there, but it is. But you know what I mean? Goddamn, somebody come get this damn gorilla out of the goddamn store. I'm sorry, I was just trying to be nice. And you're gonna be done. Now you're gonna come back here and say, yeah, Nate, I like my type. You can't get the type. What's the point of liking something when you can't get it? I don't want nothing that don't want me. Everything I like, I get. Okay? I don't give a fuck if she's 600 pounds, nigga. I'll fuck some 600-pound pussy and I'll fuck some 160-pound, but I don't give a rat's ass. She could be 120 pounds. Okay, I'm a man. Could you deal with her, brother? Look at that black beauty. All right? You tell me right now, could you get that, Anthony? No, I can't get that. I know you can. Because of your comment. You can't get that. But you know what I mean? What's her name? What's the girl from Brazil? Erica. What's the girl's name? Erica. This is what you like. You like sluts. You like these transsexual looking. I mean, don't get it. This is what you like. You like this. This is your type. So he'll tell you, yeah, ladies, this is what I like. Nice looking, sexy Latin woman, Puerto Rican freak. Yeah. He don't get that. No woman's fucking with this nigga. I'm telling you. Okay? Other than his wife, nobody is. Nobody's fucking with him. They don't want him. Now, Erica Mena is just sexy. She's just sexy by default. A lot of Latin women are sexy. But a lot of black sisters ain't sexy because black men make them feel like shit. Latin women are sexy because they're exotic. They're sexy. They're mostly sexy because exotic fruit, exotic cars, exotic homes, exotic islands. We all know that. She's with her kids and she's sexy. But see, if this was a black woman, she got them kids. Not with a Latin woman. They'll say, fuck it. I don't care if them kids is the other man's. I'll raise them. They raise that Latin woman's kids. They don't give a fuck. Anthony right now said, goddamn nigga, those are my kids right now. Fuck that. Okay? Those are my goddamn kids, Nate. I don't give a fuck what. Those are my kids. Those are mine. Fuck out of here, nigga. You know better than that. Stop it. If this had been a black woman, I ain't raised nobody. Oh, that's my daughter right there. That's my daughter. The fuck out of here. Knock it off. Oh, there's that video.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Good for his fucking ass. Let me tell you something. You're not exiting the video. You're not exiting the car. These niggas broke the window. You ain't getting out. You got tinted windows. They were supposed. Nothing's gonna happen to these cops except the one that hit him. The one that hit him, he better be fucked. Okay. I wish he didn't hit him. You can't feel sorry for that shithole. Okay, that fucking crybaby. All right. He did that shit for up. The cop's stupid. The cop should have known that. Okay. Anthony, this is for you. This is for you, Anthony. This I'm gonna show you sexy, Anthony. That's for you, because I know you get these women. Okay. You and Jay right now, y'all probably gonna do a threesome with her. Okay, y'all gonna do a 2-man, or you gonna fuck in the ass, he gonna hit in the pussy because you get women like this. Yeah, right. The fuck out of here, nigga. You know you don't. Okay. All right. Is that good for you? Want me to give you another one? Maybe this is your type too, right? This is your type too. This is what you like. So what, nigga? We all want to be rich. Okay? You ain't getting this. Never. You ain't getting Jody Turner Smith. You ain't getting Erica Mena. You don't get them types, and they all in Brooklyn, nigga. You know that. Okay? You ain't getting none of that shit. All y'all Manosphere niggas, y'all Red Pill niggas, y'all don't get this. Y'all don't. You don't believe me? We could go to Midtown. There's a whole bunch of America Menas walking around. A whole bunch. Working in the damn shoe stores, working in corporate offices, a whole bunch of these shits here in New York City. All right. Okay. Stinkfoot knows it. Am I lying? Am I lying, Anthony? Am I lying? You ain't getting this. You couldn't pay for that. You probably supplied a coke that she needs. You know she's a cokehead. This is what the black man looks as sexy. She's Latin. Don't listen to that fucking shito. Don't listen to that stinkfoot motherfucker. Don't listen to him. His feet stink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been enough. Y'all have a beautiful day. Much love. We will revisit this. Peace. Shout out to Anthony. Peace, y'all.